Okay, you got about where you at?
You ready?
Yeah.
Hey, many don't know that this grist mill right here has been in many of the Leonard Skynyrd pictures. If you actually look at the picture, Bob is standing here and his head is actually right about here. And if you look in the pictures, the identifying stone is right here. It's actually dirty, you can't really see it. But right here is the grout, which in those pictures is actually white because the grout's pretty fresh. And if you look, this is the door frame that is actually in the picture as well. And it's been here long enough to have this eroded away, which normally this amount of erosion right here, you would look at probably about 30 or 40 years of water erosion and weather damage before it to get to that point there. And then on the inside here, you can look. At this point in here, if you look, in one of the pictures, there's a run for the steps that go up. And in one of the pictures here, Ronnie is actually holding on to, I think it is this rung, or it may have been this rung.
Thing right there, yeah.
I think it was this rung right here. And Ed King, I think, was sitting in this window frame here, I think.
Yeah, and Bob was sitting in one of those, I don't know.
Yeah, and Bob was sitting, I think
he had a roach in his hand too.
He had a roach in one hand and he had his chapstick in the other.
Yeah.
Many people don't know about that legend of Bob and the chapstick.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. In the rafters.
Yeah, and there used to be rafters up here, and if you look up top, you can see in the pictures, well, obviously they're not here, but obviously they've been eroded away from the weather. But those are actually the slots where the beams went across for the grist mill that you actually see in the pictures. And the rafters that you see up top here are actually in the pictures. This rafter here, I know, is in one of the pictures.
Yeah, and there were several crossways. I don't know how many were, but
there was actually, if I remember, there was 3 or 4 that was coming across in when the picture was made.
Yeah.
Because the grist mill had been taken out of service for like 15 years at that point.
Yeah. And a lot of people think this is building in Stone Mountain, but it's not.
No, it's not Stone.
It's behind the VA hospital in Decatur.
Yes, it is.
And that's what it used to be, a pump house, a grist mill pump house, something. Some kind of deal anyway. There's a crank they used to use to do whatever they did. And if you're going to see back through the woods over there, there's a pond. And there's a picture with the band sitting at the pond with some color fellas fishing. Everybody thinks it's Jacksonville. It's not. It's that pond right there. Per Bob. That's what Bob says. If he was there, he should know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.